Hey guys, I'm Ramesh. I hope you guys all are doing very good. And this is my first video recording. So please bear with me if I do any wrong. Okay. And let me know if I have to improve any things through comment section. I'll go through comments and I'll correct it myself. And let's get into subject SAP. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about template allocation only for the standard costing. In template allocation for the actual costing, I mean at the period end activities, I'll show you in our next video. Okay, let's open SAP. Let's open one notepad also to record what are steps are required, what are the prerequisites. Okay, and meanwhile let me tell you one more information. Recently I have started one YouTube channel, RC SAP CO videos. Okay, please try to subscribe. Okay, and in this channel I'm going to upload SAP CO videos mainly. I mean product costing, COPA and article ledger and the basic configurations, everything. Once I'm done with the SAP CO, I'll upload SAP FI videos as well, because if I am more into SAP CO consultant. Okay, let me cover my topics first and then I'll cover FI topics and then I'll cover about this integration concepts as well. So if you wish to know more about the SAP FI CO, please try to subscribe my channel, and if you like videos, please like my video as well. If you want me to improve anything, please let me know through comments. Okay, and right now we are going to discuss about the template allocation for the standard costing. Okay, template allocation for the standard costing. Okay, I'm sure you guys are all aware about this costing sheets. In the costing sheet, most of the guys are using percentage costing sheet. Some guys are using quantity based costing sheet, but in some organization business is not satisfied with the percentage and the quantity overhead based rates. If they want to measure exactly what is my standard cost and what is my actual costing, in the scenarios we have to implement this template allocation. Mostly into the production environment we have to use this structure. Okay, and in Google or SAP help portal we couldn't figure it out more data on this concept, so I'm starting with this concept itself. Okay, and we'll proceed further as well. So let's step into our configuration things. Let me open SPRO. Guys, this is about who is having already knowledge on the SAP. Okay, if you are a fresher, I mean if you are a newcomer into SAP, let me know. Simultaneously I'll start basic configuration SAP videos as well. I mean SAP FI videos for the basic settings, and then SAP basic settings for the CO controlling module. Then we can dig into more, but this video is specially for the known guys. Okay, if you are a free comer or the newcomer, let me know through comment section. I'll upload new videos for you as well. Okay, so let me open the controlling and broadcasting. Basic settings for the overhead. Okay, our first activity in our template allocation is creation of overhead key. Okay, this is the IMG path for the creation of overhead key. Please try to note down this IMG path. Okay, here we have to select the new entries. Here you have to give your name as per your convenience or the business scenarios. it's just a testing system to me, so I am creating RC3. Okay, RC testing, RC4, another overhead key. Okay, once we done with the overhead key, please try to save it in your TR. Okay, this is mandatory if you want to move this configuration into further, I mean quality or production. Okay, now we are done with this overhead key. Let's note down in our notepad for identification tracking purpose RC3 and RC4. Okay, our next step is creation of the overhead group. Okay, this overhead group is at the material valuation level, sorry, is at the plant level. Okay, so let's create overhead group. Now this is the IMG path for the overhead group. Okay, and click on the new entries. I'm having valuation area as 1710. Valuation area is nothing but the plant, and overhead group is RC3. Overhead key, whatever we have created in our earlier IMG, RC3 is this RC testing. I'm creating another overhead group. Let's save it in your tier. Okay, once we are done with this overhead group, now we have to create one more costing sheet. Let's note down here overhead groups. Our next step is costing sheet creation. Okay, whatever we have discussed earlier, it's about the overhead, I mean percentage costing sheet or the quantity overhead costing sheets. Here we have to create, for those we have to create this costing sheet name and description, and then we have to select and we have to dig into, we have to assign all these things, base, overhead rate and credit. But for the template allocation we don't need to do anything at all. Okay, just go to the new entries, RC3, RC testing, RC3 testing, and save it. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, you don't need to create base, overhead and credits for the template allocation costing sheet. Okay, you just have to create only the costing sheet name and description, that's it. I mean skeleton only, you don't need to create anything inside the things. Remember this. Okay, thank you guys, and we have created costing sheet as well, so let's save it. Document 1. Okay, our next activity is about the creation of template allocation formula. Template allocation formula. If you want to create template allocation formula, we are having some prerequisites. Those are cost center and activity type. Okay, I'm sure you guys are already aware about the creation of the cost center and activity type. Okay, if any of you doesn't know about the creation of the cost center and activity type, please let me know. I'll create another video for the creation, cost center creation and activity type. Okay, so let's go into the template allocation formulas IMG. Okay, this is the template, this is the IMG path. 1 minute please guys. Yeah, check once. This is the IMG path for the template allocation. Okay, once you go inside, you have to select the create and then you have to give your controlling area. 8000 is my dummy controlling area. Okay, and then you have to give here as your template allocation name, and here you have to select the environment. Okay, now I'm going to create this template allocation only for the production orders. So if you want to create your template allocation for the sales order or process order or internal order or something else, you have to select these environments. Right now we are using in my system, I'm using only for the production orders, so I'm selecting this one 001 as environment. Okay, good guys, one small notification, if I am moving speedily, please let me know. In our next video I'll correct myself. Okay, let's get into here description we have to give RC testing, and then here we have to select cost center or activity type basis. Why I'm selecting this cost center or activity type? Because of in my environment, I mean in my business system, I'm having cost center, I'm having activity types, and I'm having routings. Okay, I'm sure you guys are aware about the routings. Routing is a combination between the cost center and activity types. Because of we have already maintained those combination and those relationships, I'm directly defining my formula on that itself, cost center or activity type. If you are having another combinations, please try to select your dependence. Okay, I'm sure most of them are using this cost center or activity type only, because of in production scenario, in production environment, I mean manufacturing environment, most of the business clients is having bombs and routings. Okay, routing is a combination of the cost center and activity types. If you want to define a routing, you have to create cost center and activity types. So this will be the perfect choice for the manufacturing industries. Okay, and here you just give one description, click, and once we move into object, here you have to double click on this thing. Once you double click, this entire fields would be grayed out. Here we can see and we can enter. Here this is our formula box. Okay, I'm going to design my formula on the basis of the cost center and the activity type. So I'm selecting cost center here. Remember, double click. Once you double click, you can see here sender cost center. Once the sender cost center is here, place your cursor here and click the enter equal to, you just enter your cost center. Okay, I forgot my cost center number. Let me check in my system, give me a minute. I think this is the one. Okay, and place your customer and here, and now I have entered only the cost center. I have to enter activity type as well, so click on enter and select your activity type. Once you double click here, activity type will come here. Just place your cursor here and press enter equal to, and now let me get my activity type, please. Guys, one small information, these cost centers and these activity types is testing once for me. Okay, while creating or while testing in your system, please try to create as per your convenience. Okay, and once we enter here activity type, the second one, this is for the formula checking, whatever we have inserted here is correct or not. click on here, system will check the formula and it will give you the information. No error found in formula or method. If there is any error, system will give you the same information. We have to correct that one. Okay, for the time being we don't have any errors, so let's proceed further. If you want to copy this formula, you have to click the object, confirm object. Okay, once you click on the confirm object, this area will be grayed out. The same formula will be copied here and it will be available for the enter. Okay, and this quantity is about the, it depends upon the business. It might be 1 unit, or it might be 100, or it might be 1000. On what basis we are going to identify? I'm sure you guys are aware about this KP26. In the KP26 will define the rate for the combination of the senders and activity types. On what basis? Whatever the quantity you have maintained. Let me go into the KP26. I haven't defined all these things, guys. Okay, let me tell you. In the KP26, whatever the quantity you have maintained, on what basis you have maintained the rate, the same rate, the same quantity you have to enter here. For the time being, I'm entering 1 because I'm entering KP26 as per the unit value only, hours value only. If you are maintaining KP26 as per the 100 hours value, you have to enter 100 because of my unit is system will capture automatically. If I maintain KP26 per hour value, here I have to enter 1. If I maintain value in the KP26 100 for 100 hours, you have to mention 100 here. Okay, once you enter, you have to activate the formula. Once you activate this thing, then only system will capture this activity. Okay, or else it won't active. Okay, once you active, just click save. Okay, save in your here. Okay, and regarding these 3 columns, I mean this actual quantity, actual fix, and actual activation, we'll discuss about in our next video. Why? Because of these 3 fields belongs to period and activities, I mean actual costing things. Okay, it's about the actual, I mean it's about the actual cost calculation in the production orders itself. Okay, that I'll cover and I'll explain you about in the next video. Okay, once you done with this formula, you have to assign. Okay, assign to your costing sheet. Now let me note down here. We have to create it RC3 as template allocation. And one more thing, 1 minute guys, let me tell you another thing as well. Okay, here we have created only 1 line item, only 1 cost center, and only if you want to add anything inside a row, if you want to delete, you can delete. You can add anything, any number. Okay, why we have to use this template allocation? Another reason, I think if you are using routings, we can use around only 4 or 5 cost centers and activity type combination in one activity. Okay, but by using this template allocation, we can enter so many n numbers. Just add another column, that's it. There is no number limitations. But if you use standard routings for the item 10, you can assign only, I think, 4 or 5. I forgot the number correctly guys, but 4 or 5 only we can use. But by using this template allocation, we can assign more, n. Okay, this is another additional by using this one. Okay, once you're done with the template allocation formula, you have to assign it. To whom we have to assign it? I'll tell you. while creating the costing sheet, we have created only the skeleton costing sheet. We didn't assign any base, overhead, rate or credit, anything. We just created the costing sheet. I'll use that costing sheet name here. Okay, go to costing sheet, control new areas, controlling area A000, my controlling area, and costing sheet. Oh sorry guys, 1 minute. Whatever the costing sheet I have created RC3 costing sheet. Okay, whatever the overhead key I have created RC3. Environment is 001. I'm creating this for my production orders. Okay, template, whatever I have created, RC3 is my template. Let's select and press enter guys. Okay, once you enter, let's save it. Okay, save it in your tier. Oh sorry guys, 1 minute, I don't have tier. Let me create one tier please. Save it in your tier. I'm done with the tier saving also. Okay, once you're done, you might ask me why I'm creating this overhead key, overhead groups, all those things. Okay, and this costing sheet as well. Okay, let me tell you about the linking right now. Okay, whatever I have created overhead key, I have assigned this overhead key to the overhead group. Okay, here RC3. Okay, now let me explain in our notepad. Assigned overhead key to overhead group. Okay, once I am assigned this overhead group, my configuration part is done. This whatever I have assigned, whatever I have created overhead group, this overhead group I am going to assign material master. Sorry guys, material master in the costing view 1. Okay, let me show you that costing view as well. Let's open material master MM03. If you are using if you are into retail environment, you have to MM43. Okay, 1 minute guys, I am not aware about this. I forgot the names. 1 minute, let me get those. See, I forgot to tell you one more thing guys. If you follow my channel, I'll upload this as well. Regarding production PP module as well. I'm aware about PP as well, so I'll give you about PP also. One minute guys, I might taking long time, but please. Okay, oh shit man. Okay, MM03. Costing view. See guys, this is the field overhead group. Okay, here we have to assign that overhead group field. Okay, That means indirectly we are assigning our overhead formula to the material master. Okay, and what about this costing sheet? Why we are assigning to that costing sheet? Why? Because while assigning this, while creating costing variant, we have to assign while creating costing sheet we have to assign 1 minute guys. Okay, sorry, valuation edit. We have to assign costing sheet here. Okay, while creating the costing variant, if I here I can see that RC testing, see this is the one. Okay, if I'll assign this thing here. Okay, so while calculating standard cost, I mean CK11N or CK40N, system will pick this costing variant. From the costing variant to valuation variant, from valuation variant to this costing sheet. To this costing sheet we have assigned template allocation, so system will pick the costing, I mean template allocation formula. That's the reason we have assigned our formula to the overhead key and costing sheet here. Okay, costing sheet and overhead key and costing sheet. Okay, this is the reason because of this we have assigned our template allocation to costing sheet and overhead keys. Okay, and I think only these are all the concepts we have to do for the standard costing things. Okay, there are a couple of more for the actual costing things. I'll cover those in our next video guys. Okay, and please try to subscribe my channel and like my video, and comment if you want me to improve anything, or if you have any doubts, if you require any another concepts as well, you can mention in comment section. I'll go through comment section, I'll improve myself, and I'll make sure next video is more information than this thing. Okay, that's it guys, thank you.